Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Yahya Kazi, if you don't know already. And in this video, I just wanted to record my thought process. I thought it'd be really cool to show the philosophy and the thinking and everything behind when I am auditing a community. In this case, the community that I work for and am CEO of. I thought it would be really cool because we have a lot of room for improvement. It's been a while since I've looked at our own community to see what can be improved. And I think it will have a lot of really valuable learning lessons with it. If I can, I'm just looking for the screenshot here. Perfect. So I've got the screenshot here. And if I zoom in a little bit, this is the old about page. This is what it looked like before I changed it a couple of days ago. And you'll see that it's very fun and colorful and there's a bunch of shit everywhere. But the big thing, and I will keep repeating this, is there's a huge lack of cohesion. That's the big one, as far as just making sure it's not too overwhelming, making sure that it's easily skimmable and readable. Like the fun and everything is what makes us stand out and is the reason why people love going through our community. But when it's like this and it's all chaotic and unorganized, like in this specific example, all of these images here were added months after each other. Most successful communities, what they do is when they do a rebrand, they do a full rebrand. So everything is cohesive. Here, though, because everything is in different phases, different sort of like cohorts, none of it blends into each other. Like the community is completely changed from this slide to this slide. This one, this little goose here, doesn't even like we could keep that one for sure, but it has nothing to do with the other ones, and um, it doesn't look like it's from the same time period, if that makes sense. Which is a really big thing that I see on a lot of school communities. It's like a sort of like a Frankenstein's monstered about page where everything is just kind of hobbled together over time. So definitely pay attention to that. And then the other one was more around just kind of making sure that people know what the real offer is of the community. And I'll go through the copy because that's where it shows the most. In this copy, if you read through it, you don't fully know as a beginner on Skool, as a beginner in business, as a beginner in tech, or all three, you won't know what this community is actually about. Everything is very segmented to where it's like if it's only if you're on Skool, like you're in the know, that you would know what this is going to be talking about, right? What the hell is the Skool games? What is Wingman? What is a CRM? I don't even know what Skool is. What is a Skool World Tour? I don't care about any of this. Antarctica is cool, but I have no idea what I'm getting in this business, or excuse me, in this community. There's this one line here that says, grow your school by turning attention into a business, but I still don't even know what that means. Are you helping me start a school community or a business or what? And a funny example with this is we got a lead in our community, a member that I called and was trying to just see if they were qualified for some of our paid coaching. And it turned out that he was a member of a band and he was here in our community because he read all of this and he thought it just meant growing any sort of following, not starting a business, no less a school community. And so we were attracting the completely wrong crowd and we had no idea. We wouldn't have had any idea if we didn't talk to our members, which is a big part of why I'm even looking at this, is a lot of members have complained that they're completely overwhelmed and confused. So if you've got a big community, even if it's not a huge community, like you've just got some active members in there, talk to them, ask them what they like, what they don't like. They're more than happy to give you feedback. And if you don't, if you have a very small community, you've got no one in there, just try something. It's okay if it's hobbled together in the beginning. You'll see we got to 13,000 members with this. There's always room for improvement later, and it will never be perfect. So just put something there, and over time, start to get feedback. There is one bit of copy up here that's really good. So if I'm scrolling through Skool, the discovery page, then I see go full time on Skool, and I see make Skool pay you. I'm like, okay, makes a little bit more sense. But if I'm on mobile and I go straight to this about page, I don't see this. And even make school pay you is still not totally clear. None of this adds up together. World Tour has nothing to do with Wingman. Wingman has nothing to do with school games. Like it doesn't fit. And then also it's also just AI generated. I'm not entirely sure who wrote this one, but I actually edited this a little bit where instead of schoolers it said builders for some reason. Anyway, I won't get into that. It was just bad. It was just not good copy. So if I go back to our new about page, this is what I've been working on. I did not change the creative up here, the make school pay you. I didn't change the copy, and that's totally okay. I'm not going to get to everything, but I did change up the copy down here, which is super important. And you'll notice I put where it says go full time on school here, I put it down here as well. So if I'm on mobile and I get sent straight to this from like a Facebook ad or something, I will immediately see this, go full time on school. And then the larger sentence of starting a community, I could probably put start a school community. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Starting a school community, probably I could put there. Starting a school community is easy, getting paid isn't. Yeah, I think I'll put that actually. Perfect. So, and then top 1%, excuse me, I've got a huge cold right now. Top 1% community on Skool. So, perfect. We've got some authority there. That's like, it reminds me of like OnlyFans ads. Like they always have in their bio or whatever, top 0.03% of on OnlyFans or some shit. I just thought that was funny. But anyway, free always will be. That's fine. None of this is totally required. I could even remove it over time and see what works. But I'm just leaving this here now so we can test it. And I'll show you the results in a sec. What's inside? Here's a little just bullet point list of stuff that's inside. If you're going through like a sort of offer checklist, right? You're going through, if you've ever read $100 million Offers by Alex Hormozi, you'll see there's an offer checklist that says one of the questions is, how specifically do you deliver that offer? What are you doing? Are you giving them a PDF? Are you moving in with them and going grocery shopping with them and stuff like that? And so that's exactly what you would put here, is how exactly are we helping people? And I just put every single one. I chunk it up so it's not super specific and super detailed and overwhelming, but build, grow, or start a school community, totally easy. Create an audience from scratch, easy. Learn how to monetize in a fun and simple way. Monetize is kind of a smart word, but I don't know. It says money in it. So Wingman, the school CRM to scale with the best tools is fine. Personal one-to-one feedback, yeah, hell yeah. Weekly free trainings or replays, yeah. Challenges and big prizes, damn. And so these are perfect for complete beginners or experienced schoolers. No experience required. Immediately, you know, am I a complete beginner? Am I an experienced schooler? Am I somewhere on this spectrum? Who cares? I am able to get in. It's easy. And something you can also do with your about page is put like, this is not for you if you fit one of these or all of these. And instead we just put, if you're tired of guessing, creating a boring business you hate, wasting money on your school community, feeling that urge to quit, Goosify is for you, and then cancel anytime. So you could put either this, or you could put this is not for you if, or you could put both. Just test something out. There's no right or wrong answer here. You just want to test what works for your niche, for your audience, for your community. So there's that. And then up here in the creatives, you'll see it's kind of changed a little bit. Also in the picture, you might have noticed this video, the VSL was all the way in the back over here, which is I don't like that. I think that's dumb. So if it's here, we got this 1 minute little VSL. It's really cute. We put a lot of work into it. And then we got this creative here that shows people where they're going. They're going from here to here. They're going from black and boring and no money and whatever. And then they go over here. It's fucking rainbows. It's cash raining from the ceiling, coins. It's just awesome to look at, right? And so then we've got more specific things here, overpriced course, free community, etc. I don't need to go into that. It just looks cool, gets the point across. You can skim through it pretty easily. We got some testimonials. Proof is the biggest thing that you want to make sure, absolute sure, you get on your about page as fast as possible. If you're a smaller community, you don't have testimonials, get them. Try to figure that out. If you do have testimonials, get better ones. Just always work on getting more proof. And that means delivering well. That means making sure, and even these text ones, they're fine. What's even better is if you can get video testimonials of like a real case study of someone going from 0 to 100, right? Whatever your niche is. And then we have some like fun testimonials here. And then we got a picture of us at the Skool games. So if people are on Skool, maybe they're a bit of an experienced schooler, they'll understand what this is. Even if they're not, Alex Ramosi, huge Skool games guy. Not to say that you should just put Alex Ramosi on your about page, but it just shows us it shows people how close we are with Skool. We do work with Skool. So this is just pretty cool to look at, to see that Goose is well connected, gives a little bit of authority. And then the world tour, it's probably the weakest slide in my opinion. I think we definitely should post about the world tour, but I'm not sure if I totally like how it's like business. Oh shit, it's business, and then it's just like here, and there's not even a place other than the video where we talk about Wingman, really, to like get the message across. So that's definitely some room for improvement there. But again, I'm gonna make as many changes as I can for now, and then test it and see what happens. So here are the results. It's not as exciting as you would wish it was because it's only been a couple days. So I don't have enough data on it, but you'll see we get 22,000 visitors. It fluctuates a lot. We get anywhere from like 600 to 1,200 around there. It's down right now because June 6th, it's only been like 3 or 4 hours since the day started UTC time. And then our conversion rate is god awful. I don't know why. It's gone so down, and it happened ever since this copy changed to the last version. So that copy, shout out David. The conversion rate has been steadily going down, especially as soon as we changed that copy. And so this is where I changed it. Sorry, no, this one, June 1st is when I changed it. And then I think I changed it the night of May 31st. And then the next morning it bumped up, so I guess it doubled. And then it fucking tripled. And then it stayed the same. And then it went all the way up to 3.2%, which is not bad. Now, I did look into this and was really disappointed to find out that some of those people were bots. But for the most part, it was real people that joined that day. And then it went down technically today, but tomorrow UTC time. And then I'm not totally sure where it's going to go from here. It really just depends on how many visitors we can get because it's a lot lower. And I will also say that with our conversion rate, we do have some questions that a lot of people don't answer. Like it's a lot of friction. We ask for people's phone numbers. Email is great. Phone numbers, people are very hesitant to give. So that is definitely a point of friction there. And we may remove that in the future. I'm not totally sure, but for now, that's just how it is. Of course, the conversion will definitely go up once we remove that, like 100% guarantee. But it's about the lead quality. And as long as we can get the right audience to see what we need them to see and get funneled over here, then we'll be good to go. The next part is the classroom. So, notice anything wrong here? This is the before version of the classroom, as you can hopefully tell. The reason why I'm very hard on this is not that it's bad. It's just so overwhelming. I don't know where I'm exactly supposed to go. This part up here, for sure. Yeah, that's easy. Level 1, 2, and 3. Amazing. But if I view this as a member, I unlock this at level 2 once I start engaging. We got to learn a little bit about Skool, blah, blah, blah. Level 3, okay. But then at level 3, I also unlock this, and I unlock this, and I unlock this. And then at level 4, we go all the way down here. And then level 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, blah, blah, blah. It just keeps going. These private courses, I don't know what any of this is. Some of these are paid. I don't know what the content challenge is. Like, there's so much going on. And the biggest thing that I do not like about this classroom, again, not because it doesn't look nice. Of course it looks nice. But just because there's no cohesion. It is completely different art styles. It's completely different, I guess, vibe going from one to another. And so my eyes are just totally confused. I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking at. I don't know what's the most important. And then the last part of all of this is just sort of the value that's provided by the end of it. I think the best example of this, I was looking at it, I was laughing about it earlier, is level 9. If someone gets to level 9 in this community, they're probably expecting some pretty cool shit. Like join the Rainbow Club. What is that? That's super cool. But then you click in it, and it's you get your birthday on our community calendar. Okay. What does this have to do with growing your business, right? Like it's weird. Which again, it's not completely bad or anything. It's just irrelevant. Doesn't have a whole lot of cohesion. We could definitely have fun with all the creatives and everything, but people should actually be getting what they're promised in this community, which is probably some sort of resource on how to grow my business. It could be call recordings from a private coaching. It could be this or that. But your birthday on the calendar, and not even to mention, it's like you have to message one of our moderators, which if you're at level 9, you probably know who Ro is, but there's no link. There's nothing. Um, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to be working on this a lot, and I expect the community to be a little bit mad at me, but that's how change is. We've gotten a lot of complaints about the overwhelm in this classroom, and I myself don't feel totally proud of the value that's provided in all of these. I think we could do a lot more. I think we could do much better. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I'll have a part 2 up soon enough. Again, I just wanted to record my thoughts on this because I love the idea, as scary as it is, I love the idea of building in public. You know, we have this big, giant, influential community on Skool, and it's scary to like tell people like, here's where we're messing up. We had this thing that people were complaining about, etc. But once you finally do, you rip off that band-aid, you realize how much easier life gets. Like people love learning about other people that are learning. People love to see your rough edges. And so that's the sort of philosophy that I want to show here, is not just me talking to a camera about random shit, although I might have videos like that. I want to genuinely show you what I'm doing day to day and how it affects the community and the lessons that we can learn from them. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Love ya. Peace. Also, my monitor, you might notice the window is kind of narrow and like super long or like super high. That's just because I have a giant monitor now, like a curved screen. You might even be able to see it in the reflection. But I just have this window over here. So if I don't know, if you were even thinking about that, that's why. Anyway, bye bye. Ciao. Toodles. Love you. Peace.